Drake and Kendrick Lamar controlled the headlines all 2024. But many people argue Future was the real winner as Kendrick called Drake out. Let's not forget, Kendrick called Drake out on Future and Metro Boomin's lead single Like That, which propelled Future to another #1 album. Then he dropped another album and that went #1 as well. According to Future, though, he's oblivious to the fact that a feud between Drake and Kendrick happened. In an interview with GQ, he said, there was a beef. I didn't know there was a beef. I didn't know they had nothing going on. I ain't never participated in rap battles. He said, Big 3 on my song. He's talking about Kendrick. I'm supposed to be the one who gets mad. I'm still confused about that. Nobody cares about what I think. That was so messed up about it to the point where I'm so player that I ain't even said anything to the public about how I feel about it. Like, why is everyone mad when he's talking about me on my song? So y'all just forgot about me? I ain't part of the Big 3. I'm nobody on my song, man. If I didn't get mad, nobody should have got mad. If I would have been really, really mad about it and I made something out of it, then someone else could be like, oh, I can make something else about it. Those are words from the desk of Future. Listen, shout out to Future. Listen, this interview with GQ was to spin the public. Let's be real. Let's call it the truth, because I don't have a lot of relationships with rappers, but what I have been able to do behind the scenes is cultivate some relationships with different PR companies, right? Publicists, a part of labels, members of people's teams. Those are the people that I know behind the scenes, at least a few good ones of it, right? We are not in 2004, not even in 2014 anymore. The days of rappers trying to act like they don't know what's going on in media, especially when rap in 2024 is the biggest genre of all genres nowadays. All the money that y'all see being handed out at these huge festivals like Rolling Loud, Coachella, all the money that you see your favorite artists making on tours. Like Future was able to do like a 10-city tour, arena to arena. The days of rappers not knowing what's going on with their business, especially a business as successful as Future. So I don't want anybody to think I'm saying anything ill to Future, because this is all bigging up bruh in his business. There's no world where Future doesn't know that there was a back and forth between Drake and Kendrick Lamar this year. That's cap. And Future's got the right to cap in interviews, right? Future's a professional. Like, part of Future is he don't play the games. And if he do play them, he would play them behind the scenes. But come on, y'all. It's 2024. The days of rappers acting like they don't know what's going on in the world, especially a beef that had a radio record. Like, They Not Like Us was a radio record, right? So it ain't like these were a few songs that hit YouTube. These songs are doing 50, 60 million views in 24, 48 hours. You want me to believe rappers don't know what's going on? Here's why I bring up PR companies, right? And publicists, right? From what they tell me behind the scenes, the rappers are the ones that talk about it the most. Obviously, publicists can't tell y'all this. I'm telling y'all this because publicists work for artists, and it's bad business to ever say something ill about artists. I'm telling y'all, publicist groups are telling me behind the scenes, nobody is more infatuated with what's going on in rap feuds than rappers. They're the ones Googling their name every day. They're the ones YouTubing their name, searching their name on Twitter/X more than anybody every single day. A lot of these people are incredibly brand conscious, incredibly sensitive, I guess is the right word. I'm not saying it about Future specifically because I don't know him. But the world of acting like, I don't know. Wait, Kendrick and Drake were beef? Come on, bro. Like, this is not a little feud in the backyard in a hood in St. Louis. This is not a small rap feud between two up-and-coming inspiring artists in Cincinnati, Ohio. This was a huge multi-billion dollar operation, right? I'm talking about the money that's going to be made off the backs when it's all said and done of what happened between Drake and Kendrick Lamar, because you didn't incorporate things like the Super Bowl. This thing was huge. To act like Future doesn't know about it, that don't even make sense, right? Like when I post a video online, and obviously I'm not making 20s or 30s of millions of dollars like Future is every time he drops an album. When I post a video online though, and I'll give it about a week, immediately I go to my video analytics. I get to know what y'all liked about the video, what y'all didn't like about the video. Today, obviously, if I got that information, y'all know what kind of information is available to artists and their teams in Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere people consume music. Like, they got so much data. You think for a second Future doesn't know, oh, man, usually my fans love when I rap, but how come Like That is spiking when Kendrick Lamar comes on? Like, how come when he said the big three is just me? Like, why do people keep playing that part over and over again? They have all the analytics in the world. So I got too much respect for the business that is Future. To me, he's been one of the greatest this decade. To ever take him saying, I didn't know what was going on with Future and Drake serious. I can't even take this. I can't take nothing he said serious. He's got every right to spin an interview. He's a professional. He don't got to give it up in an interview. He's winning. He's winning. Like, but come on, bro. It's not 2014. Like, this is not 04 where your phone's off. Rappers are on social media too. It's one of the reasons why Kendrick Lamar in a diss record shouted out DJ Academics. Like, you want me to think Kendrick doesn't know what's going on in media? Y'all don't see how Drake's been acting all year? You think Drake's not listening to what's being said about it? You don't think Drake's listening to the Joe Budden podcast after he mentioned the Joe Budden podcast in Tupac's voice? We can stop that, y'all. Rappers, y'all gotta find a new gig. Like, that ain't even fly to say. Like, you don't know. Nigga, I just watched LeBron James, the biggest athlete of this generation, just yesterday come out and say, I'm turning my phone off. The internet is weird. I think LeBron, who's a billionaire, legacy submitted to a lot of people, 4 championships over, scoring champion of the history of basketball. And he's about to be 40. He's still concerned about what people are saying about him. He admitted it publicly that I got to get away from social media for a few weeks. This is tearing me up. I think rappers who are not as accomplished as a LeBron, I mean, come on, what are we doing here? Time, love, and support is what your boy never take for granted. If you just say he didn't even know there was a beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar. It never happened. I'm out. Right now, I'm offering you a special way to support your boy Ferro. If you enjoy my great quality content I put out every single day, make sure you cop a Facebook supporter badge or a YouTube membership. The prices start as low as $3.99 to show your boy that you support the grind. Tap in right now and join a special community of those that support your one and only yours truly, Ferro.